So this is video number 2. So we have traced, there's been electrical modifications done by the contractor here. This system has been running up for several years, incident free, nothing wrong electrical. Then once this contractor started modifying electrical, adding panels, putting in lights, I kept getting called out to nuisance calls for error 53, which usually communication, usually when it's losing power, and that's what it usually turned out. Switches were hit, circuit breakers were hit. Then it started blowing out fuses on air handlers. And I said, there gotta be an electrical problem. And I installed these things when we put in our LG system. And this has been slowly clicking up every time I get called back because I reset it to 0. It's on 17 instances of voltage spike. I'm surprised this one didn't show up. I gotta check the battery in this. The air handler, the room in question, and the electrician who originally didn't mark anything. I actually had to come down here and trace every wire to every room, and I put on these stickers for my stuff only. So I knew where everything I was playing with, I knew where it was, because the contractor unfortunately left and there was nothing marked. This place was a cluster if you were trying to figure out the electrical. We had an engineer come in here, electrical, and I spent, because I'm the only one who was here at the same time the original electrician was wiring everything, so I'm the only one left who kind of knows what the electrician did and how he ran his wires, because me and my son physically actually helped him pull some of these wires. So I'm the only one left standing, know what was kind of done. Other than that, good luck. So this is the in question. This is going to the two air handlers in that room, and they're 2 air handlers that draw under 5 amps. This is the circuit that is blowing, the fuses is exploding. So if you know the anatomy of how fuses blow either really slow, they get overamped for a long duration, and they just kind of like melt and break away, and it's a nice looking little filament that just drops off and it forms a little round ball at the end of the wire where it breaks. Then you have the actual flash explosion where it's such a big spike that goes through there, the little filament literally explodes like a flash bulb in a camera. Now that's a heavy hit surge spike, and you can actually hear these transformers every now and then do the whole building dims down. So there's only one fuse left. This is these are an odd fuse. You can't go down to any of your hardware store or your local store and get one of these little fuses. They're an in-between size. They're really odd, 250 volt. So I can't afford, this is room, there's like $170,000 in product to be lost. And so my only way I could figure, I want to get off this panel, and I want to run this circuit off my panel that I actually know. This is, no, not this one. This was my panel with that warning on it, telling any future electrician, do not hook into this. And what did they do? They came in here and they hooked into these new, and they put these over here, and they just put in dehumidifiers, and now it's blowing up fuses and taking out circuit boards. So I'm going to temporarily run this line here. I found out I have 240 over here, or 208 over here. These are on 208. And I'm going to take this temporarily and I'm going to jump it over. I got some unused ones. So I got unused here I could take out. And I could take this. Are they the same? Oh shit, no, they're not. I don't think they're the same, no. I might be out of luck on swapping over the fuses, but I do have 20s here. I could take this off, maybe turn this into a 2-pole, get my 240 and temporarily put it on this panel that I know is protected, and everything I have over here is operating normally. And that is what I'm going to do, because if this blows, and that's the last border it blows, that room goes down and there's almost $200,000 in product up in smoke, you know, basically will become low class product that would have to be sold at a low price, because from what I can see already, this is a general, and from maybe what I discovered, the individual possibly no habla English on reading any of my little panels. Everywhere I have a breakout box, a little 4x4 where we did a wire pull, the electrician did stuff and he ran the wires, I wrote on all the little 4x4 panels, LG system ONI, static and voltage spike suppressant, just like I wrote there, data, computer board, static, voltage, spikes. I wrote that on everything and found out stuff was disconnected, rewired. So yeah, a little lack of reading going on here. And so I'm here on a weekend. I'm supposed to be doing something else on an emergency call that I've already spent many days coming back out here, replacing fuses, putting in boards, replacing burnt up motors, and all happening consecutively, one after another, with the voltage surge protect counter that's on the other one. It keeps counting up new voltage spike surges, and then I get a call out here and there's another surge event. So I kind of know what's going on. And of course, the HVAC technician has to come out and fix the electrician's oops. Sparky strikes again. All right, guys, I'll see you.